10. Our next guests, Simon and Melanie Martin from Barry, have turned their passion for drinks into what Simon hopes will become a full-time job. In true 21st century style, they've become independent reviewers of real ales. They film their reviews and post them online on YouTube, all from the comfort of their own home in Barry. Before we talk to them, have a listen to them in action. Here they are.
Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. I believe in going straight into the deep end. Start with the best. Cheers. Oh my word. Stone the crows. You are hit by this whacking great flavour at the start. Hey!
Hello, thank you for joining me. This is Real Ale Guide. Now, I've had a few comments on my previous videos that I should ditch Simon, but I'd just like to say, to be honest, I don't think that would be very fair on the children. So I might just wait a bit. Yeah.
I mean, I love the whiskey taste, I love the vanilla, the caramel, the oak taste. I like the styling of the bottle. So all in all, I'm going to go very high with this. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. So, open your mouth for the first ever rating.
Okay, have another taste. I like the fact that it's 6.6% alcohol, is that right?
Yeah.
And you don't really know that. And another thing, it's not too bitter, so although I like the bitter taste that comes along with a good beer, I don't like it to be too bitter. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I like the sweetness of it too. So I probably, yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9. A 9 out of 10, right now.
9 out of 10.
This gets a 9 out of 10. This is a fantastic beer. Utterly fantastic. 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Mr. and Mrs. Real Ale Guides from Barry, alias Simon and Melanie Martin. Hello, you two.
Good morning, welcome.
That sounds like fun. You enjoy this, don't you?
Really good fun.
Absolutely,
Really
it's
good
good
fun.
fun.
Where did the idea come from? Have you always been into your real ale?
Always enjoyed bitters. Always drunk bitters, and it was just in the supermarket one day. Decided to pick up a bottle, took it home, put it on YouTube to see if anybody had searched it, and there was nobody really doing it. Just one person in America. So I thought, right, let's have a go.
And now your fans are around the world.
All over the world, from America to Belgium, Sweden, Wales, England. Yeah, it's all over. It's fantastic.
So Simon, you started it, and were you an expert anyway, or have you learnt as you've been tasting?
I pretty much started at the very beginning as an amateur with it all. I didn't really know what I was tasting. It was all guesswork. But over the last 2 years since I've been doing it, it's really, my palate's really developed. I can really pick up a lot of tastes in the beer now.
But the trick presumably is to get a woman's view on beer as well, because what a bloke wants in a beer is different perhaps to what a woman wants in a beer.
Yeah, absolutely, because a female and a male's palate is very, very different. Like, I prefer more the sweeter beers, don't I? Whereas you prefer more of the bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think a female's palate is meant to be better than a man's.
More
So
discerning.
there's more...
Well, I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you are.
So Melanie, had you done anything like this before?
No,
This is totally new.
Yeah, totally new. When Simon started, I was actually pregnant, so obviously I couldn't do it, but I didn't want to either. And I thought, what are you doing? Why are you wasting so much time on this? But I got into it by Simon went to do a brewery tour, and he wanted me to go and film. So I got behind the camera, didn't I?
Yeah.
And people said, you know, who's behind the camera? So then I had to introduce myself. So, you know, I'm Mrs. Real Ale Guide. And eventually people, the viewers, they wanted me to review a beer. So I reviewed it with Simon. And then, as you heard in the clip before we came on, they were saying, you know, get rid of Simon. You don't need, you can do on your own, and yeah, that's how it started for me.
And you're not tempted to ditch him?
No, not
The
really.
This is a
partnership that
partnership,
counts. Okay,
yes.
right, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
And so, in terms of, is this a hobby for you? Is this a business for you? How does it work?
At the moment is a hobby,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I think the way people are moving online, it could very well in the future be something
Yeah.
which we do full time, which would be fantastic.
I suppose the great thing about it is that whatever we're buying when we go shopping, we are handed by the power of advertising, aren't we?
Yes.
We're told whether we like it or not, what food to buy, what
Yeah.
drink we should think
Yeah.
about. And the great thing about this is that it's independent, it's your view.
That's right. And I think people respect you for giving people your actual opinion of something.
And what if you don't like something? Are you quite, have you ever just tasted something and just sort of said, that really is awful, that's
Yeah.
not for... You're as honest as that?
You have to be honest, but you have to respect the people that have made it.
Yes.
Obviously,
We word it nicely, but we
you can always pick out things that are good about a beer. So if I don't like it, I'll say I don't like it, but I will explain how somebody else might like it, which I think is important.
And the industry has been dominated for so many years by the big breweries
Yeah.
producing, a rather industrial, commercial product, and we've seen a decline, haven't we, of the little breweries. Every town in Wales once would have had at least a couple of breweries. The industry is changing, isn't it?
massively,
Yeah.
massively, and it's an American
Yeah.
influence. The American craft beer scene is actually huge, and it's about to hit the UK. It more or less almost have. I've got a couple of beers here today, which have been influenced by American beer. They're very different from what you've tasted. They're all microbreweries apart from one, and it's just evolving. I think there's something like 50 breweries a year opening in the UK. 50 a year.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you compare that to the situation with pubs,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
unfortunately is going the other way. So do you think
Um,
drinking real ale, from the microbreweries at home is the way forward for these businesses?
yeah, I think it's about. See, drinking real ale isn't about drinking to become drunk.
No.
You've got an experience with it, haven't you? You're tasting flavours. There's so much going on. One of these beers here is actually 10%, which is huge. Something to share with someone though.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you'll only have one, so you'll have half a glass each.
Almost
You don't.
encroaching on the wine scene, where you get
Yeah.
a nice bottle of wine, put a film on,
That's
you
it.
sit back, you
share a
relax,
bottle of wine with someone.
and you
so
sip it, rather than guzzle 4 or 5 pints of it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a disappointing thing to say. Make a note of that, Lou. We're just going to have a little sip of each one. I think we should have a masterclass now in how you taste beer. Neither of us are experts when it comes to tasting beer, so we could do with a couple of pointers.
Okay.
Where should we start? Simon, you've got fortunately the bottle opener in your hand.
Yep.
Where should we begin?
Well, I think we'll start
Gosh,
with
it's
a.
massive. That's a massive bottle.
Oh,
opener.
it's
Let's see.
this has been. I left the one at home, but they actually made us one with our names on. It comes from Canada.
Do they?
It's a BB Barfly,
Oh, I see.
kind of like
God,
a
it's like
flick
a
knife
lethal weapon.
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is a bit.
There's people on the internet doing all sorts of things, flicking them
You
round.
wouldn't
but
want to
Yeah.
drop that on your
No.
toe.
Is it heavy?
Mm.
Yeah.
It's
Wow,
quite heavy.
Yeah, fantastic.
But I think we'll start off with an SA Gold, just to freshen the palate up. It's a night golden ale from Brains in Cardiff.
And when is the best time of day for beer tasting? Presumably this is a bit early for you.
Well, when you go, you've got to think about when you're filming, the elements, is it light and sound and things like that. So I like to do a review about 2 o'clock.
Really?
On Sunday
You've had a
afternoon.
bit of lunch by then, you're in the mood, you're in the right place. Okay, that's
Yeah.
okay. Lou's going to bring them over, we're going to have a little taste. So this first one is a local one. I've been to the Brains Brewery in Cardiff. I've
Yeah.
seen SA Gold being made.
Oh,
Extraordinary
Oh, it
experience.
smells
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you.
It's a very honey colour, isn't it? And we start with the colour, do we?
Yes, we
Yes.
start with the colour. It's
It's golden.
yes, it looks it's a golden beer, and there's a nice white frothy head.
Yeah,
You can probably get the aromas from here if you get your nose into the beer.
it's very sweet.
Mm. Yeah, it is.
Do you get hints of citrus, maybe grapefruit?
Now that you're telling me, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am.
and that all comes from the hops.
And the interesting thing about it, though, Emily, it doesn't smell in the slightest bit chemically, which some beers can't
Yeah.
they? Let's not beat around the bush.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them smell industrial.
Yeah, that's right.
I haven't said much for a while because I'm quite enjoying
It's a
that.
change, isn't it?
That's really nice.
Have another one.
And you know what I like about you know, a real ale is just it's not all that sort of fizzy stuff, is it? You can have a sip of it and you can
No, that's
actually
it, yeah.
drink it. It's really nice.
It
Doesn't
smells
bloat
very,
you, really.
it tastes very natural, doesn't it?
It's,
What about alcohol content in that one?
this one's
strong is that?
4.7,
Mm.
Yeah,
4.7%. So probably 4 points, I think, maybe.
Yeah. No,
Out of 10?
I like this.
Well, what would you give that out?
Oh, out of 10, I give this out
Yeah.
of 10. I'd give that a solid 8 out of 10.
Would you?
It's a fantastic session beer. Goes with most foods.
Be nice with a barbecue on a hot
Absolutely.
No, I
sunny
hadn't.
day.
See, I hadn't thought about that. What food it would go with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would be nice at a barbie.
Yeah.
Do we have to drink all of this? We've only got one cup, haven't we?
Yeah.
Is that the tradition? You just knock it back.
Should we knock
Times
it
are hard
back?
at the BBC. We once would have provided the spittoon. Unfortunately, the spittoon carrier has been let go.
Maybe we shouldn't have quite so much next time. Just pour a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Don't
stronger
make it,
the next
Louise.
ones
It's
as
on the
well. So.
internet. Okay, so that's the Brains
Right,
Essay Gold.
Drink it up. Look, I can take your cup back.
I'll show you.
Okay, I'm just
Now the next one is from the Celt Brewery.
the what?
The Celt Brewery.
Right,
They're
okay.
from Caerphilly,
Yep.
another local brewery.
Mm.
Now we're moving on up now to this one's 5.6%.
Okay.
So we're nearly 1% more.
Yep. Yep.
I've not tried this myself. This is the first time I've actually tried this one, but apparently this one has got.
Just give us a little bit.
Okay.
We've got to keep going till 12. That's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
I like your measures. That's enough.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now this beer is again dominated by the hops. There's some new world hops in here. Nelson, you probably heard of the word Nelson Sauvignon with wine.
No, I haven't.
No. That's a New Zealand grape variety.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Now they've used the same soil in
Mm.
New Zealand where they grow the Nelson Sauvignon hop, and that's going to give a very fruity.
Yeah.
Doesn't it taste sort of more winey than?
Yeah.
started tasting it. I'm putting my
actually
nose in it,
smells like
Louise.
wine.
Yes.
It does smell very
It does
fruity.
smell winey.
Mm,
Is that
okay.
you? Is that your nose making that noise?
Sorry, I'm firing on one nostril today.
So this beer is giving you more of a juicy mango grapefruit.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like this very much. I could happily
Dare
drink
I say that tastes more sort of refined. When I say refined, I mean, what do I mean?
sophisticated.
Yes.
Clever.
You couldn't drink so much of that, could you?
No.
Somehow. I don't know. I mean, it's very drinkable, but it tastes more like, oh, I don't know.
A wine.
Do you get the
Yes,
malt
a
on the
wine.
back end, that sweet
Yeah.
malt?
there's
no,
a lot
I
more
do.
on the back.
Yeah, I like it. It's a deeper honey colour
Yeah.
than the Essay Gold. Mm.
It's got kind of a red wine.
Yeah, see,
Kind
I'm
of
with you on
feel.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vinous, they call it in the
Yeah,
industry. It's
do
a
they?
vinous taste.
Yeah,
Vinous
definitely.
taste. We're learning a lot here this morning. Out of 10, what would you give this on your
That's
beer
yummy. I
review?
really like that. I'd probably
This
give
is-
it
I'd go 7.
9.
You give it a 9?
Yeah.
I give
Okay.
it a 9, yeah.
You give it a 9 as
Really?
well? Okay.
7 for me.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to give it a 9. I like it very much. I like it. Probably an 8. I'll go an 8 on this. Yeah.
And that's the Bledin 1075. I think that was one of the last
Bledin,
kings
yeah.
of Wales.
That's right,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Bledin,
And it's
1065.
from Kells, up
Really
the road.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
gorgeous.
Isn't it good to think that these Welsh
Mm.
breweries are
Brilliant.
producing these amazing
Yeah.
beers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It really is.
Give us your cup.
Okay.
they're probably listening, so well done.
Sorry, I'm just necking another one here.
Right, you're not finishing yours off
which one
properly.
are you
Do
Yeah,
stay with us
minutes.
for the last hour of the programme.
Who knows what might happen. Thank you.
Okay, right, fine.
Right.
We're moving on to our third beer tasting now. Simon and Melanie Martin are here, who are doing this on
How do we
YouTube
go
for a
with the
living.
big, the big-
Yeah.
Louise is
Go
getting bold now, and how do we find you on YouTube actually?
It's youtube.com
Yeah,
/Real Ale Guide.
okay,
Or if you just search Real Ale in YouTube,
yeah.
you'll see my channel
Yeah.
second or third in the search.
You've got a whole channel, Mrs. Real Ale, you're part of the same outfit.
No, if you go to youtube.com /Mrs. Real Ale Guide.
You've got a television channel each on the
Separate
internet,
channels.
Yeah.
isn't that extraordinary? Marvellous.
This beer now is from Magic Rock Brewing. They opened last April.
Where are they based?
They're based in Huddersfield.
No,
Okay.
this one is part of the new kind of American Revolution, if you like. So
This is
this will taste quite different. I
Very
imagine.
different.
Really?
Very different.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, they've come second.
Oh, that smells
It's even
totally
smell-
different.
in,
Yeah.
yeah.
What is that? Does that smell of honey?
It's
Very
style?
tropical fruits, kind of mango.
You get mango.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's all from the hops. There's no mango in there. There's no
No.
grapefruit. There's no citrus. It's all from the hops that they use,
Yeah.
which is all the New World hops.
I really get that in there. Do you?
I do.
That's
It's bringing
incredible.
tears
And
to
this is
my
going to
eyes.
be a
Yeah.
really bitter, really
It's going to
full-on
be-
beer. And this is their high wire.
Mm.
It's a West Coast Pale Ale, 5.5% ABV.
Oh, that is very citrusy. I'm having a good neck of this now. That tastes very good. I
Yeah,
do
should we
like
have a
that.
taste?
You would.
Yeah,
You'd never have
cheers.
thought you'd get a taste like that out of a beer.
No, that's amazing.
Okay. Mm.
You see, that isn't traditionally what I would think that you get out of a real ale. It tastes very different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of the fruit, I think.
It's a wonderful drink.
It's
This is
the
a-
American hops, is it?
It's the American
New
hops
World
used
hops, yeah.
in this drink. It all comes from San Diego. This is where the beer scene really started off, and it's just spread all around the world.
I'm not so keen on that.
You're not so keen. I do
No.
like it. I wouldn't like to drink loads of it, but I think it's an What would you eat with this?
I'd go with some good American fast food. I think I really would.
Gosh.
Burger
It would
and
be something
chips.
robust, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Something
Okay.
to cut through the fat.
Count out of 10. What would you give? What do you give?
I go another 9.
You
Another
go
9
9 on
out of
this.
10.
I'd go
Yeah.
for 8. I find it very bitter, these types of beer, and I'm not really keen on bitter.
Okay.
So,
I'm with you
still
on an
good.
8, I think.
4.
Really, you really don't like that? How interesting! Isn't that
I
interesting?
think-
I mean, it also goes to the heart
You
of
notice
reviewing
I did
as well.
I did not like it
You've drunk all of
enough
it,
not to
Louise.
drink it.
No, you've not.
You know,
Yeah.
but it was unusual.
It's like someone complaining in a restaurant when they've eaten the whole thing, and then
Yeah.
when they're asked, how's your beer?
Yes.
Drop the whole lot.
Yeah, I know.
It's interesting in reviewing though, isn't it, that your 9 is someone else's 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it goes to the heart of how,
Yes.
inconsistent reviewing
Yeah,
of
but
food,
and I'm an
drink,
untrained palate. You've got to remember that.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't
You
be
know.
untrained when it comes to
And on
drinking.
our part, we have to remember that some people might not like it. So it's good.
Yeah.
Well, good to hear. Okay. Well, shall we move on? Let's have
This
one
is
more.
one. This is Mel's
This
favourite,
is
so I'm
my
going to get Mel to
favourite
open this
at the
one.
moment. This is
You
Durham.
first your one then?
It's from the Durham Brewery. It's Temptation.
I like the idea of the beer called Temptation.
Now this is
We've
an
got some clean
imperial Russian
glasses.
stout.
Oh wow.
Clean cups here, so I should give them a clean one.
Yeah.
I'll
And
only give
Mel,
you a
why
little
do you like?
bit.
Yeah, why? Tell us about this. Why do you like this so much? This is a favourite of
It's a
yours.
Russian Imperial Stout.
A Russian Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
Okay. We
So
like a bit of the
it's
exotic on this
Just a,
programme.
just a tiny bit for me, please.
Okay.
Derek will be here later
That's
with a
enough.
full
That's enough.
forecast.
Thank you.
Now it's chocolate, coffee,
Yeah.
and just tea in a glass, I think, this one.
Again, but it's just malts. It's no chocolate. There's no
Share.
coffee.
So,
I don't want to sound unsophisticated, but my first thing to say in
Sorry.
our new experience of reviewing beer is it's dark.
And
Yes.
this looks like a kind of beer Andy Cat would have drunk.
Yeah, it looks
You know,
like
it's a
a
proper dark
stouty Guinness type
stout,
of
isn't it?
milk, isn't it?
So
And
it's a Russian Imperial Stout, so the smell, you'll think,
What am I thinking?
it's
What are you thinking,
I'm
Louise?
thinking log fires.
Are you?
yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes,
Then you get-
What do you mean? Don't you get
I get a
log
lot of
fire
dark
out
red berries. Get a lot of
Yeah,
red
kind of
dark.
like Christmas cake,
Like a
maybe.
Christmas cake.
Yeah,
Pour
no,
some
yes.
spirits on a Christmas cake,
Yeah.
maybe.
Burn cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of burning. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
because I mentioned log fire. Sorry, I shouldn't have put that thought in your head.
And this
Go on.
one's 10%, but you'd never believe it was 10%.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
That's really nice.
Isn't that
Isn't
good?
that a fantastic
Awesome,
beer?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's so different. It's interesting because the four beers that you've brought in, I can't speak, the 4 beers that you brought in, the 4 beers that you brought in are so very different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know, it's
There's such a
yeah,
massive
and
range.
it's sort of a different beer for every different occasion. It's not like
Yeah.
a white wine, is it? It's I don't know. They're very different.
Okay, voting time. Our last beer. I think it's time now for a bit of a vote. Melanie, you go first. What is your
Okay.
verdict? And
This-
what's it called again?
This is a Durham Brewery Temptation.
Durham Brewery
See,
Temptation.
I like that. My
Mm.
parents are from Durham.
This
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
this at the moment is my favourite
Yeah.
all-time beer, so 10 out of 10 for this.
10 out of 10. That's interesting.
Licorice, I'm tasting a bit
Yeah,
as
I'm
well.
tasting
absolutely.
this
Do you
beer,
get
okay.
licorice?
You know the
Simon,
licorice from the sherbet dips?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's that kind of
Yes.
sweet licorice.
Yeah.
Simon, what's your verdict on this?
I'm going to give this a full 10 out of 10.
You're going to
I
give
think
it
it's
10.
fantastic.
Louise Elliott.
I'm giving it a 8.
Mm.
I'm quite harsh, aren't I?
You are very
do
harsh,
really
if you
like
don't mind me
it.
saying.
But I think
Um,
there might be something out there I'd like better. So
Yeah, well, you've always
I'm
got to give
holding back
yourself
on the
room,
10.
haven't you?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to give it a 9. I like it very much. I'm very, very impressed with it. I could happily drink that for many hours.
You really can't.
No, okay. It's good to see you guys, and thank you very much for coming in on the show today. Let me tell you how you can find Melanie and Simon Martin. YouTube.com/RealAleGuide, and you'll find Mr. and Mrs. Real Ale Guide there. Guys, good to see you. Hope you don't mind if I ask you to leave all the beer here.
That's absolutely fine.
It's a long morning ahead of us. And good luck. Thank you very much for coming in to
Really
tell us
nice
about
to
your
meet you.
work.
Thank you so much.
Great, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
I wonder if we can find the Potter's Wheel for the next hour, then we can sort of play the Potter's Wheel and we can have a little sniff. What do you think? Excellent. Brilliant, guys. Well done.
Great,
Nice job.
great.
Very, very good. These are good, aren't they?
Amazing. Really nice.
Really different beers. You'll enjoy that one. That's the
Really?
one in the wooden box. You'll enjoy that one. I'll leave that here for you.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bless you. Generation Ale from...
Britain's oldest brewer, that one, Shepherd Neame.
Is it?
Yeah, so I'll leave that there for you. If you could somehow mention that somehow in your radio, that would be great.
Yeah, we'll write that
Yeah,
down.
we left it.
What, sorry?
Shepherd Neame Generation Ale.
Right.
Leave that for you.
Was that one we didn't get to?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave that for you.
Okay.
That's from Faversham.
That's there from Faversham in Kent, yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice
Really
job.
nice to meet you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You sure you don't have to leave the one?